I think he's going to have to bank this. It looks like he's measuring, and from measuring he'll go to counting. And after counting, he's going to shoot. What I mean by that, he counts cushions. He's playing the system here. And the system is perfect. Or he was perfect with the system. It's a good shot. Left himself something to work with. Ball keeps improving every time I see him. And for a guy who has so much work to do here, it's amazing he can concentrate on a game of billiards. I think he's going to get this one too. Leave is not great, but he might be able to do something off the red ball. I don't think he can play off the white ball but without getting a kiss. Probably going to be a rail first, I guess, off the red. Good try. 2-1 favor Paul Frankel. Eric Lawrence about ready to shoot. He's going to play off the inside of the ball. Short rail, long rail, short rail. If he kiss doesn't get him. These two are playing at a pretty good pace. They're not spending a lot of time measuring. Of course, now I'll probably change that because I mentioned it. Going to double the rail here, double the rail bank, I think. Long rail, short rail, back to the long rail. A marvelous shot. It's much easier to talk about the shot, call it, than it is to shoot it. Take my word for it. It's well done. Two nice shots. Beautiful hit. Oh my, that's cruel. That's cruel and cold. He went in and out of that corner. It didn't look like he had much room to do it at that speed. 4-1, Frankel leading Lawrence. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Teardrop. Reverse English. I mean, Eric doesn't waste any time at all. He's up there. He's ready for action. Two beauties. These guys are playing at a pretty high level. Got a 3 rail shot here, pretty good one. There shouldn't be any kiss involved. Oh, I didn't think he was going to play it that way. How about that? The only thing I was right about, there was no kiss involved. It's nice to step up the shots where there's no option. and all you have to do is worry about making a hit, not picking the right shot. I don't like this. I like it better now. I thought that red ball was going to get him. Good work, Paul. Nice shot. Good two. He's got a little work to do in this one. He can work his way around a table, but then he has to try to get the ball over short enough to hit the white ball, because he's got to stay from around. I think it's a little too long. That's exactly what figured to happen on that shot. Six to three favor Frankel for an inning five. So they're moving along at a good pace. I believe he's going to try to shorten the shot up a little bit off the long rail. And that's right in the corner, I believe. Yeah. Just a little bit more. Didn't take much more to make that shot. Paul's what's in his mind here. We'll soon find out. This might be something. This might grow up into something. It sure did. I'll have to ask him a question about that after the match. Very creative. If that's the way he was playing, it's very creative. That's a beauty. No, thanks. I didn't have a fast shootout here. These guys are going right at each other.
What's the score so far, Max?
The score is 9-4 favor Frankel. These guys haven't missed many innings.
9-4 favor Frankel. He's capable.
he didn't do that well with that one. A little bit too much for his ball.
Yes. How many innings is that, Max?
6 innings.
6 innings, very good.
Something like your game was. He had 9 and 6, something like that. I played so good in that game. He made so many good shots, but he's, as he said, only once. Oh, he made a lot of short shots, banks.
Yeah, he made a lot of bangs. Yeah.
Kept you to that chair. I think wait till he hits his shot.
Oh, he hit it good. Oh, right in the ball.
Looking for a rail shot. Remember, and there was a discussion on it. If I was refereeing, I would have called it that way. From here.
Really?
Yeah. I would have. Looking at the monitor, it's so close. It's so easy.
It looked so close, and I thought I made it, but he said he didn't, and I don't want to argue with him.
Yeah. I didn't think you would argue with him.
Because I wasn't 100%, so I wouldn't want to put myself in his position.
It was hit so thin you couldn't even tell by where the ball moved to how it happened.
One of the reasons I can argue with him, so he had better angle than me. I will take his word for it. Paul just made a nice shot. See what he's playing a forced follow. That's hard to hold.
Very difficult to do.
Hold the English, you know. See too much English.
Paul's thinking like the big boys now.
Well, Paul has a beautiful form and beautiful stroke, but for some reason, he just needs to know more about the game. He doesn't have the people to play with over there in Memphis. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This is, I think he's trying up the red, throwing 3 pitches. Thank you. X.
Wow.
So, 3 pushes. Okay. Now Paul has a nice position. It seems like Paul should be 3-wheeler here.
And he's been making a lot of the shots.
Yes.
I don't know why
That's a
that.
good speed because it's going to back up normally. Oh, yes.
Well, you missed a backup in that game too. I reason I refer to that game because it was just done right before this one,
Yeah.
and people watching this one might have been watching the other
I
one.
remember the shot. Oops. I don't know if he fouled. He did not. He did not hit the ball.
Wow,
What
about
a nice
that.
shot he made. He's smiling. Paul just loves to play billiards. He absolutely loves to play billiards. He enjoys it. Win or lose, it don't matter as long as he is competing. And that's how he should be.
Yeah.
Too long?
Yeah. You know, it's been the temperature's changed in this building. I don't know if you've noticed it or not. It's a lot cooler in
A
here.
little bit cooler, yeah.
And
I think
that should affect a little bit the way the balls roll, I think.
but the table is playing much longer now.
Are they really?
Yeah,
I haven't been on the table for hours. I'm on the next table.
for hours.
It seems like hours. It's. I'm trying to forget that game.
Ellis Lawrence, he's from also from my hometown, about an hour away. He lives in Boston. I'm familiar a little about this game. For him to come down to New Hampshire, so he also likes to travel and play.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's the first I've seen him. Of course, I've been sort of dormant, but he looks like a nice player,
Yeah.
solid player. That's good. We just keep seeing more and more players pop up.
Yeah, newer players. A few in my hometown that I've been working with their game. They're playing fantastic, you know. I also want to say hello to them on Ustream if they're listening. Drew Dungelmeyer from Gloucester, Massachusetts, and Timmy King from Allenstown, New Hampshire, and Dick Letourneau from New Hampshire also, I don't know what town he lives in, and John Roy from Havel, Mass. And they're all, I think, watching because they just called me recently telling me about they love the Ustreaming and the way the picture shows on the computer. And
well, this
really
is
nice,
a big improvement the way it's showing this year, according to my son, and that's good to hear. And these people are spending a lot of money in their equipment.
Yes. Between Steve and Curly, I think they're highly qualified to do what they're doing. The problem is that we have to pay them so much money.
The people that did the Nationals were nowhere near as good as these people, I don't think. Did you think?
They did a good job at the National also. They did a good job at the National. Yeah. OTB, I believe, TV.
I thought that was off-track betting, but what do I know?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they named it that. But Steve and Curly, they bought new equipment now, and they really advanced their monitors and shows.
Yeah, new equipment.
Steve is shaking his head.
Steve doesn't talk to me. He just gives me a yes shake or a no shake. Or occasionally gives me a thumbs up. I think he seems to hit every shot hard. I don't know. You have enough mics for that? Oh, good.
Steve, is the voice okay?
We're talking about different things. Let me ask you. You took a trip to Medford, Oregon a couple of years ago.
How you like it? You want to remind me about that trip? Remind me about that trip. Go ahead.
Well, I know you had a good time.
Well, I had a great time just because I saw my old timer buddies there. But if you tell me that I had to do it again, we'll have a discussion.
Well, that's because of taking the time off from your business.
That's 9 days to get away, and
not only that, your travel agent didn't do a good job for you.
yeah. Plus, I had to travel 3 planes, and I had to drive 180 miles to get to what I got to go. And
That's
it was an
it's a
experience.
marvelous tournament. I played there now 26 years ago,
Yeah.
and made a lot of friends there, and had a lot of good time. And I think it was nice of you coming out here. That was when you were right after you won the championship.
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice. You went around and showed people who you are. Or,
It was fun. It was fun. It was. Then I met a guy that I really liked a lot. He's a big chubby guy. Full. Yeah, we called him. He had a nickname, Pullman.
Pullman, yeah. He gave himself that name, I think.
He gave himself. He's a wonderful guy. He emails me a few times, and we talk online a little bit every now and then. You know.
Yeah, well, that's good.
He sends me jokes. Yeah, he's awesome. Then Mark Hansen.
Right.
He just recently, as of 3 weeks ago, he called me up looking for rubbers for his Cheviot table, which I happen to have 2 sets.
What kind of rubbers?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he has a problem with the feather strip.
Yeah, so I told him, I said, I ordered 3 sets from Cheviot, and I have 2 in my office, and I told him I'll send him one. So I did send him a set. He was happy about it.
It's 13-4 favor Paul Frankel at this time, and
How many innings?
11 innings.
11 innings, wow.
A very good game.
World-class average. The Secretary Association, that is wonderful. Yeah, that is wonderful. Henry, hello Henry, but you can't answer me back, but if you are watching, I will say hello again.
Yeah, it's nice of you to travel around. And of course, some people said to me, he won the championship? He certainly did. I don't know how he did that, but he won it. I know he won it.
Who are you talking about?
Never mind who I'm talking about. I think we ought to pay more attention.
Yeah.
Neglect Paul Frankel and this opponent here.
It's funny, speaking of championship, my nephew came and visited me from San Diego, and he's checking me out online, and he went on the USBA website and looked under former national champions, and he says, what are you talking about? He says 2011.
Well, we haven't played that one yet.
Well, that's what he was trying to. He says, "Come on, get on it. It's been a while." So I'm hoping I can put a nice show this year. We'll see what happens. Ellis can't buy a billiard. Well, Frankel's getting all the shots. Max, who is your next match you're playing?
I'm just looking here. I'm playing Dubertine. Is that his name?
What's his name?
Dubertine.
Dennis Dubertine.
Yeah,
yes.
Dennis. Yeah.
Decent player, yes.
Yeah,
Out
I
of
hit some
Indiana.
balls around with. I know he hit the ball nice, but
Yes. Paul Frankel just made another one. He's on a roll. The good thing about this tournament, Max, you can afford to lose one game, even two games, and still have a chance to make the finals. Because they're taking two from each group. And to that, they're taking two third-place finishers combined with all four groups. So your chances is much better, even if you lose a game or two.
thanks for good wishes.
Well, just trying to build some confidence. That's a good second.
I might have to jump in for a little bit.
I'm trying to get Steve's attention if he can tell us how many viewers we have. How many? 90? 90 people watching. That is fantastic.
How many before Mesa got on there? I knew that.
No, that's you guys just trying to make me feel good.
Well, come on now, Paul. You got something to work with here.
Paul's still on the roll. I don't know how many he's on, 2 or 3.
Looks like a good one.
Oh, that was
man!
so close.
See how distorted the angle is when you. Right.
50 Paul Frankel or 100 Paul Frankels in this country to promote the game. Because he does a wonderful job promoting the game and putting things together. Very motivated. Oh, he's trying to play thinking too full here.
He's had a lot of shots, Paul, to shoot at today.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, table was wide open when he gets it.
On the other hand, Eric is struggling with some shots here.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, you know.
Oh, tell me about it.
Sometimes it's really rough on the opponent when the other guy's shooting and leaves nothing, even if it's not intentional. So he's trying to take a shot at it, and there's
See, that's hard luck.
that was a white ball you were watching. Yeah, I think it's,
I got the wrong ball?
yes,
What do you mean? That was just scoreball, white ball.
yes,
That good?
but he had to kiss.
Well, I didn't see a kiss.
Yes.
I thought he just went up and down.
No, that was the yellow ball you were watching.
Oh.
That's okay. It's been a long day for you, Max. I
Yeah,
understand.
I'm getting old, you know.
What's he doing there? Outside of the ball? Look how good he hit that. How good did he hit that? Oh, nice try. Max, this place fills up on Friday nights here?
I think so, yeah. It's a. They had a lot of last year on Friday night. They had a mob of people in here. They come in here and eat and drink with their wives.
Yeah. Max, did you score by
4.
how many innings?
17 innings.
14-4 favor of Paul Frankel in 17 innings.
Yes. If they get this game done fast enough, I'll be on that table next. If not, I'll be down in a corner. You know, it seems in this game, myself, if I get out to a big start and I'm looking that I'm going to have a good average game, all of a sudden I'll hit a dead spot there. It'll put me back where I belong. It's
Yeah.
never fair. It seems to
There's
be.
a saying that I use all the time. Innings adds up. And the average is the average. And you won in one game and you're trying to have 0.4 and all of a sudden you're back your 0.7 player. You know, and that goes on in the course of a year, and that's what you are. So that's the way it works.
But the key, one of the key things here is to keep it all the time. And it keeps you into the game.
Yes, I
I'm going to hear Jim Shovak, who was I'll bring him here because I think you've totally recovered from your last game. Although Mason and I haven't.
well,
But
just to let you know, Jim, I'm sure earlier when you were playing, we had almost 90 viewers. The game went halfway while you were playing the game. The viewers went down to 32 viewers. And that's not acceptable, Jim. Jim, I'm only joking. We still have 90 viewers.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I'm going to get ready. I have the next table, so
Max, why don't you go get ready?
Thanks.
I'll take Jim and let me pick on him a little.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Are you picking on Max?
Yes, he picks on me all the time. I know. Enjoy your dinner, Max. Yes. Yeah, after the game, enjoy your dinner. Yeah.
Mason, I've never done commentary with you before. This is interesting.
I wonder why. Well, Jim Shovak, Secretary Treasurer for the United States Billiard Association. He's playing a beautiful game of billiards, except the last game. We don't even talk about the last game.
Nah,
but,
no.
you know, but it was a win. A win is a win, so
I know.
that's what counts.
Yeah, it was a frustrating game. I just felt that the balls just were, not working out right. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I think I do.
You get some shots, but there's a problem. It looks like a nice easy shot, but it's not. And then so you play it, and then you miss by a little bit. And then I make a nice shot, and then I leave myself a harder shot. than I had before.
Yeah, but remember we talked about I using a lot of eyes in this conversation.
Oh, okay. All right. No eyes.
Yeah. So,
Eyes out of the conversation.
Yeah.
And from now on, the word is they. So if I say they, I merely mean I. Or we.
so Ellis has been playing with Paul. Paul is on fire. Ellis
I-
can't buy a bid here, and he's getting some shots, but let's see what happens with this one. I think it's too short.
Oh, no, I might float. They finished? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So next game is Max. Max and Dennis
Yeah,
Dubertine.
he knows.
Okay. Yeah, no, Paul Frankel. He'll surprise you sometimes. He'll start going into flurries of billiards on you out of nowhere.
agree. And sometimes he plays like, but he has a beautiful, effortless stroke. You know,
Yeah, that like that.
beautiful
Perfect.
shot. He just does everything so effortless. I'm surprised he doesn't average one.
Well,
The
maybe
way
if
he
he
strokes
spent
the
less time, traveling to England and showing people like these. Did you see his big thing with the cards and the dominoes?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And it took him like 3 days to set it up and stuff. And he was like working on the thing for like 6 months. I said, Paul, why don't you spend 6 months in your billiard game? What are you doing?
Win or lose, it don't matter as long as he plays. Oh, that was close.
Let's try. Amazing, like I said, the last game that I was playing, I really don't know what the answer is, but sometimes it just seems that you're trying hard, but it's just not happening.
I saw the positions were difficult, but the positions were difficult for both sides.
Yes, well, I was
You and him.
I was purposely trying to keep him down because if I didn't, the way it was going, that he was going to win that game.
Yeah,
Actually, he still should have won the game the way I played.
yeah.
So I was very lucky to win that game.
No, you did all right.
No, but I
You
mean-
had one lucky shot that was during the course of the game.
Yeah, I had the one lucky shot,
all right.
and I got nothing for it. I thought I was going to turn it into a run.
Well,
And I left myself. I had a bank shot. And that was it.
yeah. I played the game with Gary Hickey, and he had me 9-1 and 6 cents.
He was beating you 9-1.
And 6 cents. And I didn't do anything different than I usually do, and I happened to win the game 20-11.
Oh, okay.
But that has a lot to do with breaking safeties and,
Right.
what was he doing in that shot? Hello.
I thought he was.
Yeah, me too. See, it's hard to see in here,
Yeah, it is.
and we're so far away from the table, so it's difficult to see.
And a bank shot on the outside.
Yeah. We're going to be playing late tonight, huh?
I have the last match on the schedule tonight.
Last match on the schedule.
Yeah, which is a night. Number 3 game on that schedule. And I got to play Greg Warren, who's my toughest opponent. That
Yeah.
I'm thinking that might be my toughest opponent
Right.
in my group. He beat me last
What's his
year.
name?
Greg Warren.
Mm.
He beat me last year, 20-18, and he went out in 15 innings. So I had 18 and 15, and I still lost. He played good, played great. I left him a very difficult shot at the end on purpose, and he broke the safety, made it nice.
Sure.
Yeah, he played good.
Is there trophies for this tournament at all?
I don't think so. What's the matter? You want everything?
No, not me. I'm just saying. Normally there's. Oh, it's only qualifiers. So.
nice thing.
Was up,
Nice shot.
ooh, that's too bad. Can you see the score from there, Jim, on the board?
53.
15, 6, and 23 innings. That's a good, very respectable average. Paul Frankel.
Well, he had 14 and 15,
Yes.
but I think Ellis is maybe tightening up a little bit. And Ellis can't buy a billion, as you just said. This is kind of ironic because Ellis was bothering Paul about getting onto the show table. And then Paul goes, "Okay, I'll go."
Ellis already played one game with me in
I
the show
know.
table. Really?
Yes.
If everybody gets at least once a day, I mean, that's logic. That should be right.
Well, we tried it last year, putting everybody on the table, but it was a disaster. It was a disaster.
Nice shot, Paul.
Trying to get everybody on that table. You know, most of the games were too long and drawn out. You know, we had, like 2 C players on
Yeah.
the tables. And no offense against the C players. It's just that, I think it's better that if you, at least in this tournament anyway, we only have one A player here, but in this particular tournament with a live stream, you should at least have a B player on the table, so you have a better chance of the game not lasting 60.
Yeah, you want a faster game, yeah?
Yeah, no, you don't want 60 inning games, or 80. Mason, let's tell everybody about. We'll tell them some funny stuff, like the first time I ever played Sang Lee, and what the spot was.
Yeah, go ahead.
First time I ever played Sang Lee, I was 2001, and I was I don't know what I was averaging at the time, probably about 450, and I had to go to 22, and Sang Lee had to go to 90.
22 to 90. How do you like it?
90.
I mean, it's not 9. It's 9-0.
Not 60, 90.
90 to 22. And Jim happened to get lucky and won.
Yeah, I won, but I played good.
He won, but he played good.
I played good that game, and he lost with
67
right,
to 22.
which is more than 3 points for every point I scored.
That just tells you how good Sang Lee was back in the day,
crazy.
huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
We
I
miss him a lot.
probably shot like a 600 game or something, which was a good game for me. So 600 game, and he had 3 for 1. So what is that? 1.8, right?
Yes.
Something like
1.8,
that.
1.9, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
okay.
you shooting 1.8, and he lost.
We were playing in a national in San Jose, California, in 1995, 94. I'm sorry, and we had a beautiful, beautiful crowd and the players, the quality players were phenomenal. All former national champions: Frank Torres, Carlos Helen, George Ashby, even some of the old timers who were playing in there. And Sang Lee and Alan Gilbert were around, and Alan Gilbert was undefeated, so was Sang Lee, and there was about 4 or 5 games left to the finals, to the end of the tournament. And Alan Gilbert is sitting at the bar, excuse me, saying that, well, my next game is with Sang Lee, and I wonder how he's going to kill me like he's killing everybody with the safeties I play. And Alan Gilbert was famous with probably the most defensive player in the world,
Hit us twice around.
Look at this beautiful shot, Paul Frankel.
Oh my God.
What a beautiful shot.
What a nice shot.
Well, Paul Frankel wanted our attention, so he just looked at us, and he was proud of the shot he just made.
Great shot.
So let me continue the story with Alan Gilbert and Sang Lee.
He doesn't know we're telling stories. He thinks we're talking about he thinks we're talking about him.
So anyways, Alan Gilbert ended up playing Sang Lee, and Sang Lee happened to hear what Alan Gilbert
Right.
made.
No? Okay.
when Alan Gilbert played the game with Sangli, and Sangli happened to hear that comment before the game started. And that was really the end of it, if I know Sangli well. And the score was, at the end of 12 innings, going to 50 points, the score was 49-5 in 12 innings. He needed 1 point, and it took him 4 innings to get out. So he beat him 50-12 because Alan Gilbert had to run a 7 to get to 12.
Oh my.
50-12 in 16 innings. And this with all the defenses Alan Gilbert plays. So that shows you that for a quality player and a world-class player like that, safeties really doesn't mean much.
You're right. Thank you very much.
Can I get a paper cup coffee with a cream milk, if you would? Anyway, that was some of the highlights of some games over the years. And we learned so much from Sangli, you know, that he really dominated billiards in this country.
Well, the thing with safety, it seems like, you could play a really beautiful safe, and well, you just gotta try another one. Play a really beautiful safe, but still, you know as well as I that almost nothing is like really safe. There's always a way.
There's always a shot, yes.
So, but if you break a safe, especially if it's a really, really, really top player, then it's that one safety break can turn into run a 10, run a 12, or whatever.
Yes.
So unless you're playing safe and the other person is not breaking the safeties.
Ellis just had a nice shot, missed it by nothing. So can we update the score? Jim?
17-8 in 26 innings, but I don't know if it's what inning it actually is. This is a natural shot supposed to be made.
Oh my God, there was no hole there.
And of course I had to say that.
There was no hole there. He wanted a hole.
That's unbelievable. I knew a guy once that used to, when I first started playing, and he wasn't much, a great player or anything, by far from it. He told me that aim for the hole.
Aim for the hole, you never
Aim
get
for the
it.
hole, right?
Aim for
It's the smart thing to do, right? And I said, the first thing I said was, I understand.
Thank you.
The first thing I said was, I understand your point. I said, but as you play the game, your accuracy should get better and better and better.
Yes.
Right? So therefore, you can't keep doing that. Then because you're gonna start hitting the hole. You're aiming for the hole.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, what a beautiful shot he just made. He just missed the red ball.
Oh,
and
no.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wow. And you know why he did that? Because he didn't want to go in the hole again. So
He goes 5
let me
cushions.
play it around this time. And then he got the kids. It's always something.
Yeah.
There's always something in this game. Why does it seem like the balls always eventually want to hit each other?
That's the beauty of 3 cushions. That's the beauty of the game. The game is infinite. It never ends.
The table, whose idea was it to make the table a rectangle? Why couldn't they make it a square? You know what I'm saying? Whose idea was this? I like to beat him over the head a few times.
Amazing whoever invented this game.
How about a circle?
That would be something.
How do you get 3 rails?
Yeah, how do you get through it?
It's the same rail.
Uh-oh. Damage might happen here,
Ellis plays much better than he's been playing. I'm talking about this tournament.
Well, maybe he gets nervous under the camera. I don't know.
Possible. He wanted to go on the show table. And Paul said, okay.
Yeah. But the game ain't over.
No, it's not. Paul still needs 3. He just got robbed of 2 points. See, this one looks good.
Yeah, this one nice.
Yeah, sweet.
Beautiful
That's
shot.
not good for you around the hole.
Oh, there, push it around.
There's one. He's playing for two.
Excuse me.
Ellis has 9 billiards. But you know what? In a 20-point game, I was,
Excuse me.
that's okay.
Yeah.
I was beating this guy in California. This is 2 years ago. 20-point game. I'm beating the guy 15-11, right?
Yes.
I'm struggling, right? And he's struggling.
Oh,
Fast
Talmatanai,
Eddie-
yes.
Fast Eddie
From
Friedman.
Baltimore, yes.
Fast Eddie Friedman. Fast Eddie couldn't make the tournament.
Yeah.
He was disappointed, and we're disappointed that he's not here. Put you that one.
Do you have the schedule for tomorrow?
Paul has it over there. I was playing this guy in California 2 years ago. I'm struggling, right? And then finally I get my stroke, right? I'm losing 11 to 10, right? But he's playing bad. I'm playing bad. I run a 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I finally got my stroke. I figured out the table. It's 15-11. I'm winning, right? Runs a 9. Point game. That's
What can you do?
Oh, I know. But I
That's-
mean, the guy did nothing.
Yes, but all of a sudden
All of a sudden
exploded.
he runs a
and-
9.
Yeah, yeah.
But he probably said the same thing about me. This guy did nothing. All of a sudden he runs
Sure.
a 5. He runs a 9 now. On which table?
2 seconds outside. Tom Rossman, Max
No,
Fisher,
they're there
Gilbert,
already. Max is up. James Stoner.
James Stoner, and Sutherland.
Chip Sutherland. Yeah. But they won't, I don't think they're going to be playing on the. I don't know if we're going to put them on the show table. Might put Danny on there. Put Danny on the show table. Huh?
Yes. Erica Hughes. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Because Eric Hughes likes to be on the show. He hasn't been there yet.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure James Stoner wants to get on there too. But I just I'd rather if James and Max Fisher, Tom Ross, Rick Kirk, all of them. This group is probably good. You don't know what's going to happen in that group. The D group.
Yeah.
1, 2, and also Chip, I think, is a C player. So, but I think the others,
James Stoner.
and Chip Sutherland.
Can you see what the score is, Jim? Did the viewers?
Well, they know the score. They're looking at it on the live stream. We're the ones that don't know the score.
Oh, I would like to know the score, please.
It's 19 to 10. Paul's playing for
19 to 10. Okay.
29 innings.
29 in. Oh, nice try. Paul Frankel playing for 1, and
Ellis has 10.
Ellis ran a 10 and had a high run at the tournament in Miami, Florida,
Yeah,
just last month.
that's right.
And he actually collected money for that high run. Wow, fantastic.
He got the high run money.
Very excited
And
about
he
it.
beat me. That was the first time he beat me. He was happy. He was so happy.
It seems like everybody beat you in different occasions. Why is that, Jim?
Everybody beats me. What did I tell you? I lose to everybody.
Maybe we should call you a tuna from now on.
I'm an equal opportunity loser. I feel bad. I'm playing somebody that never beat me before. Let this guy win.
Yeah, let him win.
Yeah,
Oh, you're that kind of guy.
yeah, I'm a real nice guy.
Paul Frankel still needs one. You have a pen?
Yeah.
Danny,
I can move.
Danny, can I get the pen?
And the schedule.
Thank you, Danny.
Danny, you're going to play on the live stream table next.
Did Paul Frankel finish? Are you done?
No, this is shoot. Paul. Paul, I got it. Finish your game. He's over there acting like he won already.
This guy's already played. It's not crossed.
Huh? I'm not sure. It probably did, but I'm not going to guarantee that. I'm having trouble with this stupid thing.
Me too.
I don't like it. I'd rather just have a microphone. It also makes a lot of noise for the viewers when you touch
Yeah.
it. Okay, what's the score? It's 19 to 10, or now at 32 innings. Ellis is going to play. How do you play this base from the back?
5-4. Yeah.
And is that just because it's easier, or is that because
Easier.
there's less kiss chance?
No, both, but it's easier because it has a natural angle.
Right,
You don't
coming
have,
off
you don't have to work at it.
Right. The other ones you got to be precision right
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Nice shot, nice shot, nice shot. Very nice.
Sure.
Ellis has a very good stroke, by the way. I think Mason would agree with that.
He just hits the ball too hard.
Oh yeah, but he can stroke the ball.
See?
Yeah, he's hit the ball. There's no need for that.
Yeah. I mean, the shot is a natural shot, and he's abusing it with the speed.
He's abusive.
Abusive player. Paul Frankel.
You know, Ellis is going to be buying the DVD, so we have to make sure. We got to be careful everything we say.
Ellis? Yes, no problem.
But we love Ellis.
Yes.
Ball is playing for one. Oh, playing a reverse. That looked pretty good actually. Then he got a kiss. Mason is looking at the schedule for some reason. What's that? What is that?
That's your last name.
What's it right? Would you change the name or something? What's that? What is that, Slovak?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Kind of sounds too slow?
It's not Slovak. Slovak.
Slovak? I've been called a lot of things in my life.
No, but this is this is a joke.
I've been called Slovak. I've been called Slee Stack. I've been called a lot of things. Show off, things like that. When are you up again?
Oh wait.
You're all the way down there? It takes a long time.
Is he on a run or something? Or is first one?
He's got 13. So I guess he has 1 and 3.
Oh my God, that's hard luck.
That's the core.
That's a hard luck.
That's the
What's the score?
19 to 13.
19-13.
He's not out of it yet. Ellis is definitely capable
So,
of a 2
yeah,
or a 6 and a 1
20 points game.
or a 2, 2, 3.
Oh, missed that. Well, Paul Frankel is waiting.
I think Paul might be at that point in the game where he's desperate. I want to score that 1 point.
Last question. For tomorrow, right?
Schedule, that's today. So I think he's trying desperately to score that 1 point. Balls keep rolling. Mays.
Yes,
Balls don't stop.
especially on this table,
I
yes.
think the table is downhill.
Tomorrow the prelims will be done at around 5 o'clock.
Well, that's what it says. That's what time this game is supposed to start. But we don't have this game
Yes. Why?
because that guy left early.
Oh, he's not playing anymore.
This is long, but let's see what happens. See if it shortens up to make it.
That's a nice shot. Good shooting, Paul Frankel.
Very nice, Paul.
One of the nicest games that Paul played in a while. Awesome.
Ever.
Meticulous. It's all yours, buddy. Thank you, Chip. Play well. Appreciate it. Play well. Go ahead. Well, is Mason going on?